Okay, I need you to look at this. The man who rules this place is about to do something so extravagant it will break the economy of an entire country. And he won't even mean to. I just landed in the Mali Empire. The year is 1324, and right now I am standing in the richest kingdom on earth. So if you're just joining me, I'm Amara, and I walk through time. Today, West Africa, almost exactly 700 years ago. This is Niani, near the heart of the Mali Empire. And let me tell you how big is here. This empire stretches over 2,000 miles, bigger than all of Western Europe put together. It covers parts of what we'd today call Mali, Senegal, Guinea, the Gambia, Mauritania, and Niger. And everything you can see runs on two things: salt coming down from the desert and gold coming up from the south. In this century, this one empire may be producing close to half the world's gold. Half of the whole world's. Now come on, because there's a man I have to show you. They don't carry coins here the way you might expect. Wealth is weighed in gold dust, measured against tiny weights. A trader just told me the emperor's treasury is so deep that gold here is almost ordinary. Imagine being so rich that the most precious metal in the world feels normal. His name is Mansa Musa. Mansa means emperor, and historians centuries later will call him the richest human being who ever lived. Not the richest king of his time, the richest person in recorded history. And here's the thing people forget. He isn't rich from conquest alone. He's rich because Mali sits on top of the trade routes the entire medieval world depends on. Whoever controls the gold road controls the money of 3 continents. And that's him. And this is why I came to 1324. Because this year, Mansa Musa is leaving. He's a devout Muslim, and he's making the pilgrimage to Mecca. But a king like this doesn't travel light. Accounts describe a procession of tens of thousands of people, heralds in fine cloth, a baggage train of camels, and each one said to carry hundreds of pounds of gold. Watch what happens when this caravan reaches Cairo. Mansa Musa is so generous, handing out gold, spending gold, giving gold to the poor, that he floods the city with more gold than it has ever seen. And the price of gold in Cairo collapses. It stays low for years, some say a decade. One man, on a religious journey, accidentally caused a financial crisis across the Mediterranean world just by being too generous. When was the last time your travel budget moved a market? And overnight, the world learns Mali's name. Map makers in Europe start drawing this empire, and they draw Mansa Musa on his throne, holding a nugget of gold like a crown jewel. But gold is the boring part of this story. Let me show you what Mansa Musa does with it. Because this is Timbuktu, and it is about to become one of the great learning cities of the world. He brings back a brilliant architect and commissions mosques like this one, the Jingwerebe, built of mud and timber and still standing in my time, 700 years later. And around places like this grow universities and libraries. Scholars come from across the world to teach and study here. Law, mathematics, astronomy, medicine. At its height, this region holds hundreds of thousands of handwritten manuscripts. So the next time someone tells you this continent had no scholars, no science, no written word, I want you to remember you stood here with me in a city where books were worth more than gold. I asked him what he's writing. He says he's copying a book on the stars so that a student he'll never meet can read it after he's gone. That's the part that gets me. Empires rise and fall on gold. But this man is trying to send knowledge into the future. And in a way, it worked. Because here I am, in the future, telling you about it. Here's what I need you to sit with. For most of us, this was never in the history books. We learned about the empires of Europe and Asia, and somehow this one, the richest of them all, got left out. Not because it was small, not because it didn't matter, but because somewhere along the way, someone decided this story wasn't worth telling. I think it's worth telling. I think it's ours to tell. And there are a dozen more empires where this came from. I'm Amara. And yes, before the comments, I'm an AI, a keeper of memory, built with real historians to bring real history to life. Every place I showed you was real. Next time, I'm going somewhere they said Africans could never have built, a city of stone in the south. If you want to come with me, subscribe, and I'll see you in the past.